tonight, this late night. Um, so listen, you know the Bible said, just like the days of Noah, so shall be the coming of the Son of Man. So I just come up here tonight because we normally go down to Virginia Beach oceanfront, but there was, it was kind of cool for, the guys that normally come out with me. But um there was a shooting down there again. Can you believe that? There was a shooting down the Virginia Beach oceanfront again tonight. And, I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to say when we are down there, we do make a difference. I know we do. I know we make a difference. When we're down the Virginia Beach oceanfront, I know that we make a difference because when we're down there, we're worshiping, we're preaching, we're witnessing, and the worship changed the atmosphere. The preaching changed the atmosphere. But there was another shooting down the oceanfront tonight. And let me see if I can get right to it. I mean, it's crazy, right? I'm on the Wavy News 10 app. So they saying there was a shooting down the oceanfront. Let me just pull it up for a second. All right. Okay. I thought I had it right here. Hold on. I might have to jump to the other one. Let me go to WTKR for a second. Let me go to WTKR for a second until I get that Wavy News 10 one right. So WTKR, right? Multi people shot down the oceanfront, down the Virginia Beach oceanfront tonight. This happened tonight. Now, like I said, I normally go down to the oceanfront. Me and the team of guys that come with me is normally down there. But, it was cool tonight, that air blowing off that water. Some of the guys, they can't really deal with that. Sometimes I can't, I don't put my shorts on, but I put on my pants and have my thermals on when it's like that, 50 degrees. I think it's like 52, 53 degrees. But multi-victims in shooting at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. So when we're down there, all I'm saying, when we're down there, and this is tonight, this happened tonight. And it says, let's read it for a second. It says around 10 o'clock, I think it was, that when it happened. So it said multi-victims in shooting at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Police say it happened in the area of Atlantic and 14th Street, okay? Let me play this for a second. Hold on for a second. Let me do this back for a second.
Some breaking news as we come on the air tonight. Our crews are on the scene of a large police presence at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. We've been following this for about the last hour or so now. Let's get to Virginia Beach neighborhood reporter Romello Stiles. He's been on the scene there for the last couple of minutes. Romello, what are you learning so far tonight? It looks like things are still very active behind you.
What their condition was. He also was not able to.
Hey Jay, so here I am right now on 14th and Pacific. Right now we know there was multiple people shot, not too far behind me. We think it's somewhere near 14th and Atlantic. I'm gonna move out of the way here so you kind of can still see the scene. It's still very active. I mean, we just talked to one of the deputy chiefs and he just told us that there was multiple victims. They don't know much right now. This all took place a little before 10 o'clock when they got that call in, and it's unfortunate. This is only a few blocks away from where that other shooting happened, if you can remember, Jay. But this all we know right now is they have multiple victims, and Deputy Chief did tell us that there's no threat to the public right now. But Jay, like we talked about earlier, it's sad. This is less than 2 months away than we had the other shooting. So, but all we know right now is that there's multiple victims, and we're waiting to learn more information as this investigation progresses on through the night.
All right, Mello, yeah, thank you very much. We can see some police tape there as well as a very active scene. And Mello, as you mentioned, we know this comes as that curfew is now in place in Virginia Beach. It's that imminent threat curfew that we've been telling you about. It runs from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Let me stop it for a second, right? Because look, they keep talking about a curfew. Look, that sound good on the news. That sound good, but they ain't doing nothing about no curfew. I was just down there last weekend, right? We was preaching, Ain't none of this jump off. Because I'm telling you, when we be down there, we be changing the atmosphere. And we be wide open. We be preaching on that mic. My mic sound good. My mic sound clear and it's loud. And I'm loud. Some say I don't need no mic because I'm so loud, but I still use the microphone. But when we be down there, I'm telling you, they talking about a curfew. That sounds good, Virginia Beach. But can you really regulate this stuff with these people, these young people down there? Say they with an older friend. Oh. How old are you? Oh, I'm with him. He 21. Come on, stop it. It sounds good for the news, right? So here it is, another shooting. Then you heard them mention about the shooting that happened, a couple of, last month. But what about also the shooting that happened at Kent's River Shopping Center? That ain't down the oceanfront. So here it is. I'm thinking like 6 or 7 people were shot tonight. They said multi people. So that's what? Almost 21 people within what? Not even 2 months. Not even 2 months. Not even 2 months. So look, when these guys go down there, I done talked to people in the state of Virginia. If you're I think if you're 18 years old, you can open carry, right? You don't need a permit to open carry. So some of these young guys got pistols on them. Some of the guys I be talking to, they got guns on them when I be witnessing to them. Some of them got guns on them. Some of them had guns on them. They concealed. Do they got a permit for it? They might do. So listen, I'm just saying, this is crazy because what curfew, y'all? And the curfew is for those who are young, right? What about those who don't fall under the curfew and they out there and they acting a fool? Huh?
And that area that it impacts is between Rudy Loop and 31st along Atlantic Avenue, and then it stretches out to Pacific. Now, the stricter oceanfront curfew that was enacted in response to what Mello was just talking about, that shooting during the first weekend of March that left 6 people hurt at that point. All other parts of the city had a curfew start at 10 p.m. tonight. This applies to anyone under the age of 18, regardless of where they are in the city. So
did you hear that? It applies to those who are under the age of 18. So let's say if a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old is out with a 21-year-old, so that ain't going, cause they gonna say I'm with this person right here. This is my brother. This is my sister, right? So anyway, we normally go down the oceanfront on Saturday nights. We didn't go down there tonight, but there was a shooting, right? And it seemed like, I'm not saying that stuff can't happen if we was down there, but it seemed like things seem to jump off when we're not down there. And, it's crazy because it seemed like nobody today, everybody do is shoot people. That's all they do is shoot. You understand? You get in an argument, all people doing is shooting. They don't know how to discuss it. They don't know how to diffuse the thing. No conflict resolution. They just pulling out their gun and shooting. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying it's just crazy how people are so quick to shoot somebody today. And I think about that word. That word said in the last days that the love of many shall wax cold. I think we living in that wax cold in that word right there, that word that come to life when it says in the last days the love of many shall wax cold. I think we're living in that right now because it seems like the love that people have for one another has gone cold. And just like I put up there, just like the days of Noah, that's what Jesus said, just like the days of Noah, so shall be the coming of the Son of Man. If you go back to the days of Noah, the Bible said that the earth was filled with violence and that every man thought was evil continuously, right? So anyway, I just wanted to share it with you all that there has been another shooting down the Virginia Beach oceanfront. And dear God, we pray when we go down there and we witness. Look, I wanted to go down there tonight, but the guys, it's kind of cool for them. So I ain't want to force them to come with me in the cold, and make them feel uncomfortable. So, but it will be warm next week and we're going to be down there because I already looked at the weather app and it's supposed to be like, I think it's like 80 degrees during the day, 79, 60 degrees at Saturday night. So if anybody's listening or who's going to watch this, replay, if you want to come down the oceanfront with me and minister with me to these youth, please inbox me, okay?